Hello student friends, welcome to this 20th lecture of digital electronics, where now we are going to start our discussion on very important, very interesting concepts in the digital electronics, that is this logic gates. Okay, and that is what the name of this chapter is, logic gates. Now this word, this term logic gate is you will be hearing this all the time, every time. It's logic gate. Okay, we'll shortly discuss the difference, or what do we mean by this logic and what do we mean by this gates. Okay, at the outset, just understand that this logic gate is actually a basic building block of any digital circuit, right? You can mark my word, I said this logic gate forms the basic building block of any digital circuit. It's like if you want to construct a house, then some basic materials are required. Now without that materials, you just cannot construct your home, your house. Okay, same is the case for this logic gate, and I have already given you an example. Now you consider a very small circuit, this. Okay, consider this as a memory card, or consider this your ATM machine. Now both of these are constructed with help of this logic gate, right? And everything is logical. Now let us see how these things becomes logical. Okay, so what is logic? Now when we want to make a decision, then how we make a decision? That we have some things with us, we have certain conditions with us, right? So condition A, condition B, condition C, condition D, so many conditions we have with us, right? And based on those conditions, we either we generally try to match the conditions, that conditions, that what is condition A, what is condition B. So if you want to have conditions A and condition C favorable for you to take the decisions, and then you take the decision. So if you say कि अगर ये चीज़ ऐसी है तो मैं ऐसा ऐसा करूँगा, right? Okay, so one very simple example of this logic. Now see that calculator or scientific calculator. Now if you see, it does not have the direct off button. Does it have? No. You have to first you have to use two buttons, the shift button and then that another button, then only that calculator gets turned off. Okay, so why this? So I would say, what is the logic of this? The logic here is that now if you are busy with that calculator with some higher level of calculations, okay, and you have some after long calculations you got some last calculated value, and if by chance your finger goes on to that off button, if they provide direct off button, and if your finger goes on that off button and your calculator turns off, and after getting your calculator on, that last calculation is vanished. Now you can see जो कुछ भी पूरा मेहनत किया था हमने, वो पूरा चला गया, right? So logically what it has been done, that it has been given two buttons using the shift, so that even by mistake you should not that calculator should not get turned off. So this is logic. In our general day-to-day life, if we see what is logic, so most of the if you consider the example of fruits, now this papaya, now this papaya is being asked to eat only in this winter seasons. If you see, if I'm not wrong, then it is just asked to eat only in winter seasons, because that papaya is internally, it creates heat. Now that is the logic, that why it is being asked to eat in the winter season. Okay, so many logical things you will find, right? So depending on these certain conditions, you take the decision. So same is the case for here, that depending on certain logic or certain condition, we take the decision. So that is what the logic is. Okay, and that is what we are going to use in this digital circuits. Now our digital circuits are also called as logic circuits. Okay, right. So I hope that you have understood what is logic. Now just try to find out different logics. Okay, one more logic I can put here is, I have given an example of programming. Now if I am to find the number as even or odd, so what should I do? Okay, I need to put some logic here so that computer understands that given number is even or given number is odd, and then it prints that, right? So what is the logic here? You have to check if remainder is 0, then number is even, and if remainder is 1, then that number is odd. So this is a logic to find a given number or entered number is even or odd. Okay, and then you use that number mod 2, if it is equal to 0, then number is even. So if you put this into the if form, so this is a condition. If you remember this if else form, this is a condition, right? And based on that condition, then we decide or we take decision that given number is even or given number is odd. So this is one logic. Okay, now coming to this, what is this gate, or what is logic gate? Now as I said, very general definition, I can say logic gate is the basic building block of any digital circuit. Any digital circuit. Okay, so this is very general definition, very generalized, right? But we are now a technical technical student, technocrat, technologist we can say. So we need to go into the depth of this technical definition, right? So when we go into the depth of technical this definition, then we can understand in detail that what is this logic gate. Okay, so said it in another definition, we can say that now we have seen that this is digital electronics. I have been telling so many times, electronics. Okay, and electronics means circuits, right? So I can put this definition in other terms, that logic gate is a circuit that has one or more than one input. So you can see at this side, these are all inputs. So you can have one or more than one. N is some number. Okay, you can have 1, 2, 3, 4. So n number of inputs you can have, right? So logic gate is a circuit that has one or more than one input and only one output. So this is only one output. So this is inputs and this is output. Now in basic electronics you have seen that electronics, and if it is circuit, then you need to give input and you will get some output. So same is the case for programming also. If you write a program, just writing a program is not sufficient. You need to give some input and check the output. So that is what this circuit is. Now technically this definition we can put. Okay, a logic circuit is a circuit that has one or more than one inputs and only one output. So you do whatever, you take any number, you take 1 or you take 10 or you take 100. You can take any number here, but you will get only one output here, right? So that is what this logic gate is, right? So the digital circuits are also called as logic circuits. Logic circuits are based on the use of logic equations. Okay, so we have some logic or we have all the time from here the logic equations. Okay, so you must understand these logic equations and logic circuits so as to understand these digital circuits. Okay, so we will be seeing after a while all these definitions. Okay, now I hope you understand this. What are the applications of logic gates? So as I have already said that this is a basic building block of any digital circuit. So without this logic gate you cannot form, you cannot think even to form a digital circuit. Okay, but still putting that in the words on the sentence, I can say that it can be used to construct, this is what, any digital circuit, right? It can be used to construct any flip-flop. Now flip-flop is a part of this digital circuit. Okay, it can be used to construct more complex circuits. Now this flip-flop even is a complex circuit, or we can have some more complex circuits like counters, then shift registers, adders, subtractors. Now this we have looked into binary addition and subtraction. So internally these logic gates are used to construct these adders and subtractors. We have something called multiplexer, mux. We have something called demultiplexer, demux. So for all of these constructions, these logic gates are used. So without this logic gate, we cannot form that circuit, right? So I hope you have understood this basic initial concept of this logic gate. So what is logic and what is gates? Okay. Now let us see the classification of these logic gates. Okay. So overall we have total 7 logic gates available. And now let me put this point that any of the digital circuit is formed out of these 7 gates only. So it is like we have seen example of English language, we have 26 alphabets. So any of the word or any of the sentence is formed using only these 26 alphabets, not nothing out of this. इसके बाहर का कुछ भी नहीं. वैसे ही हमारे पास 7 गेट्स है, तो जो कुछ भी हम सर्किट्स बनाएंगे डिजिटल सर्किट्स, वो ये 7 गेट्स में से ही एक गेट रहेगा वहाँ पे. इसके बाहर कुछ भी नहीं है, ठीक है. Now how these logic gates are classified? So logic gates are, now this classification I have given as far as my knowledge is concerned. In some of the books you may have some different this classification. Okay, so for me, or what I have studied, I have given this classification, and after learning all the types of gates, I hope you appreciate this classification. Okay, so logic gate first is classified as basic gates and derived gates. Okay, derived, we'll see what do we mean by derived. These are basic gates, and here we have three types of these basic gates. Okay, then these derived gates, derived means these gates takes some property of basic gates. Okay, these gates, derived gates, takes some properties, or they are taken from the basic gates, they are derived. Okay, then we have this universal gates and special purpose gates. So we have two types of universal gate and we have two types of special purpose gates. Okay, so 3 plus 2 is 5 plus 2 is 7. So that is what I said, 7 basic gates, 7 logic gates we have in this digital circuits, where we are supposed to study all the details of these 7 gates. Okay, so let us move our forward our discussion for these basic gates. I can also say basic logic gates. Okay, so as I said, we have these 3 logic gates in these basic gate categories. Now these 3 logic gates are termed or are called as AND gate, OR gate and NOT gate. AND, OR, NOT. Okay, here I would preferably put this Marathi word. AND means ani. OR means kiwa. NOT means nahi. NOT means no, na. Okay, now this will relate to complement, that to one's complement. We'll see shortly, we'll see how this NOT gate is related to one's complement. Okay, now before going on to study any of the gates, any gate can be studied with help of 4 points. If you understand these 4 points, then you will be able to understand any of the gates. Now what are those 4 points? So first is, what is the symbol of gate? Then what is the logical expression or logical equation? Then third is very important. Just now we have discussed about inputs and outputs. Okay, now we may have certain number of inputs, certain combinations of inputs. Okay, and we have only one output. So there should be some relation between this input output. Okay, and that relation is given by something called truth table. In the exam, you may be given a question to write the truth table of some of the gates for 2 marks or 4 marks. Okay, and very last, very important, it is logical statement. Logical statement. Right? So these 4 points are very important for any of the gate, any or all of the gates. Okay, so in the next lecture we will go for this AND gate, OR gate and NOT gate. We will try to cover all these gates with help of these 4 points, and then we can extend our discussion for this universal gate and special purpose gate. Okay, I hope that these concepts are clear for you. Okay, so in the next lecture we will actually go for what is the AND gate. Till then, have a nice time and happy learning. Thank you.